Jeunesse Australasia's core offering to distributors and team members alike was their live industry events, covering leadership and entrepreneurial skills while allowing for networking opportunities within the industry. But when the pandemic hit, they were quick to introduce Jeunesse Live, an online platform. General Manager Rachel McVinish joins me live now. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Alana. Great to be here with you today.
Thanks for joining us. Give us a little bit more information about what you guys do at Jeunesse and I guess what things looked like for you pre-pandemic.
Oh, look, pre-pandemic, we were all about, constant connection face to face. This industry has always been about face-to-face connection, training, and, just getting out and about, having a coffee in a cafe. So when this pandemic came along, it was quite a change for us in business.
So tell us a little bit about when the pandemic hits and exactly the pivot that you guys had to go through.
Well, I think as a company, we had to make these changes and we had to make them fast. And, as I mentioned before, this industry is all about face-to-face connection and training. So this obviously made us focus on switching things virtually and making sure we could continue to connect with our distributors as often as we could. And whether that be via an email, via a Facebook Live, or via a Zoom meeting, we really wanted to focus on that connection. And for us, that saw the inception of Jeunesse Live. Jeunesse Live is a platform for our distributors to be able to log into at any moment from anywhere in the world, connect with other Jeunesse distributors, listen to online trainings in over 8 different languages, and just have all the tools that they need at their fingertips to continue doing business. We have actually just come off the back of our very first virtual expo. Every year within Jeunesse, we do a global expo, and we usually have anywhere from 15 to 20,000 people come into a venue. This year, obviously, we had to change things up and change it quickly, and we've just come off the back of our very first virtual expo where we've broken some records and had over 65,000 viewers tuning in from 106 countries. So I think that really goes to show, the power of connection at a time like this.
Yeah, it's so interesting because it seems to be across the board. There's so many people that I've personally spoken to in so many industries and they've gone, oh God, we were never planning to have to sort of pivot in this way. But now that we have, the success has actually been there. I mean, what are some of the key learnings, I guess, that you've had throughout this time that you'll take with you moving forward into this next chapter post-COVID?
Look, the biggest learnings I could share would be deep listening and action. I think if this pandemic has shown us anything, it's that quick yet well thought out strategic plans are key to show strength and resilience in a time like this. The other one for me, as a leader, was connection was also important to ensure we were continuing that connection virtually.
So, Rachel, I guess when we start to look forward then at the macro level of where you want to take Jeunesse post-pandemic, where do you sort of see it going in the next 5 years?
Look, I think, despite this the lockdown being quite daunting and challenging for a lot of us at first, it's forced a lot of us to sit back and really look at exactly where we are right now. And we've actually been given some time to get a little bit of a taste of that work-life balance that a lot of us have been craving for a long time. And what I love about the direct selling industry is it gives people the opportunity to earn a full-time income or to earn a small supplemental income, all whilst doing things flexibly and building on spending time on their own terms. And I think that's definitely the way this industry will go, and it will see quite a strong growth in the coming, months after this pandemic.
Well, absolutely, Rachel. Thanks for sharing your story with us. If people want to find out more information from you, how can they do that?
JeunesseGlobal.com or follow us on Facebook, Jeunesse Australasia. Thank you for having me this morning, Alana.
Thanks for joining us, Rachel.